Hello and welcome to Blockchain Silver, the place where we analyze what in the world is going on in crypto. Today we're going to talk about the Ripple to Stellar ratio. Warning, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment purposes only. It is best to do your own due diligence, form your own conclusions, and invest based on your opinion of the market. Cryptocurrency markets are highly speculative and may lose value. Be safe out there. All right, so today we're going to talk about the Ripple to Stellar ratio. This would be an altcoin to altcoin ratio, unlike the other videos I've been doing, Bitcoin to one of the altcoins. Generally, the only coins I trade are the ones in the top 10, and I've never traded Binance Coin. Tether I only go into when I think the whole market's going to come down. Bitcoin Cash is still not old enough. I like the coins. Stellar is older than 3 years. It's had some good runs, and it's on Coinbase, so this will probably be the last one out of the ratio videos. And so what we're looking at here, the Ripple to Stellar ratio, generally trades around 3.75 to 4.25. When it's higher than 6.7, Stellar is undervalued. And so we're looking at this one today, and we're using Ripple as a guide. And so you should watch my other video, the Bitcoin to Ripple ratio. Then that gives you an idea when Ripple is undervalued, and then the Ripple to Stellar ratio gives you an idea when Stellar is about to have a blow off top. And so the first date we're going to look at is May 21st, 2017. Ripple's at 35 cents and Stellar is at almost 6 cents. So May 21st, Ripple is at 35 cents. Stellar is at almost 6 cents. Representing a 6.12 ratio. So it took 6 Stellar to equal 1 Ripple. You just take Ripple divided by the Stellar price. That's how you get the ratio. And so now the next date we're going to look at, this would have been a market top for, Ripple had already moved. It had already made a big move. And then Stellar had just begun to move. So we're going to look at December 28th, 2017. So Ripple, as we can see, it already started to move like December 12th. Stellar had moved as well, but then it came down, and it really had its blow off top starting the 28th. So I took this date because I wanted to try to look for what the ratio was. And so December 28th, Stellar is at about 21 cents. Ripple begins to move. We go to the 28th, $1.48. So December 28th, Ripple's at $1.48. Stellar is at 21 cents. Set at 7.047, now Stellar had become undervalued compared to Ripple. And so at this point, this is where Stellar had a blow off top. And it only lasted for a week or so, the 28th to the January 4th. So this is a ratio that you only look for at the very end of a bull market. And when I say at the very end, I'm talking like the very end, because Bitcoin had already moved to 20,000. Then Ripple moved after that, and then Stellar had about a 1 week run where it increased by 4 times in value. It went from 21 cents to about 85 cents. And so that's the next date we're going to look at. January 4th, 2018. this would have been the top for the both of them. Ripple is at $3.68. Stellar is at 85, almost 86 cents, and I think it did go to 90 or 91 cents that day, but we're looking for what it closed at for the day. And so $3.68 to almost 86 cents. Stellar went back to equilibrium. 4.28. This is the equilibrium area. Now today is August 30th, and I just used today as just a random inquiry on what the ratio was, and it came out to 4.08. And so Ripple at 25 cents, a little over, and Stellar at a little over 6 cents. And so Ripple, Stellar, and we come up with a 4.08. And so this is equilibrium here. This is what Stellar looks to do. It looks to reach to equilibrium, and it may even overshoot this by a little bit on the next one. Who knows? We don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. So basically what happens is Stellar gets to a 6 to 7 ratio to Ripple, and suddenly it becomes overvalued. And when that happens, it shoots to the 4 area, because this is what it generally trades around. I've done a few other random inquiries on just random dates, and I got anywhere from 3.0 to a little over 4. And so this is a good area that Stellar likes to be in. When it gets here, it's undervalued. This is a great time to go in. So at the very end of a bull market, after Ripple has surged, you can look for a 6 or 7.0 ratio, Stellar to Ripple. And when you see that, that can be a good time to go into Stellar, because it'll generally outperform Ripple near the very end. Ripple on the 28th, if you would have stayed in Ripple, it doubled from here. It did a little more than double. Went to like 375 or 380, I think. Whereas Stellar went by a 4x increase. And so that's where the difference comes from. And so now I have another video, Bitcoin, the path to 99,000, and then the Bitcoin to Ripple ratio. You should watch those videos. Now this is if Bitcoin goes to 100,000. I see Ripple maybe going to $18 to $20. And if it seeks to go back to that value, 4.18, I took these two, I added them together, divided them by 2, got an average. So if if Ripple goes to $18, $19, $20, Bitcoin goes to 100,000, Ripple goes to about the $20 area, it's really possible Stellar could go to 4.78. It could even go to $5 or $6. Who knows? And so this is all a big if. But if all that happens, I see Stellar going to about this area right here, $5 or $6. And for trading today at 6 cents, that's almost a 100x gain. And so I see Stellar and Ripple, in my opinion, for being in the top 10, I see these at the prices they are. They've barely done anything, while all the other ones have went up by 2, 3, 4 times. Ripple and Stellar are still trading at pretty much what they've been trading at for quite a while now. So I'm not trying to endorse these coins, but I see these coins right now as a good value. And when we get near the end of a bull market, based on history, these are good coins to go into. And so that's it for today. This is how you can use the Ripple to Stellar ratio to maximize your crypto gains. And so I just want to remind you that if you like the video, feel free to like, feel free to share it, comment, or subscribe. I want to thank you for coming out to Blockchain Silver. Happy investing and be safe out there.